We must emphasize that psychic faculties studied under the disciplines of parapsychology or metaphysics, such as telepathy, clairvoyance, and psychokinesis, are by no means contrary to natural law. On the contrary, they are a natural extension of the more subtle and as yet undiscovered laws of nature. These abilities are not abnormal, they are paranormal. Extrasensory perception, ESP, which represents the cognitive capacity beyond the 5 physical senses, is recognized as a fundamental function of consciousness. According to Dr. Bedri Russelman, spiritual and physical phenomena are an inseparable whole, existing as a continuous chain of cause and effect. They cannot be isolated from one another. The existence of psychic abilities is rooted in the reality that a human being is not merely a physical vessel, but a multi-layered occult structure. This is the principle of the macrocosm and the microcosm. Man is a microcosm, a prototypical, small-scale model of the universe, the macrocosm. The psychic potentials within us are the human counterparts of the great forces within the universe, manifested through our subtle bodies. This is our evolutionary blueprint. In a universe where everything consists of vibration and energy, faculties like telepathy or clairvoyance operate on the principle of the brain, or the spiritual entity perceiving and emitting high-frequency vibrations that elude the physical senses. Most psychic phenomena do not occur during ordinary waking consciousness, but within altered states of consciousness, such as trance, dreams, or meditation, or in the depths of the subconscious. Our daily waking state is tethered to physical consciousness, making metaphysical reception nearly impossible. We must look to the intermediary states of consciousness that bridge the metaphysical and physical realms. According to Carl Jung, the psyche possesses a dimension exempt from the laws of time and space, connected to the collective unconscious. Just as we have an individual subconscious, we also participate in this collective reservoir. While different cultures use varying terminology, they essentially describe the same duality: the objective, physical consciousness, and the subjective, inner consciousness. Note on terminology. This should not be confused with the theosophical terms kama and manas. Those terms refer not to the subconscious, but to the desire body, astral, and the mental body. The goal there is the mastery of the will, often symbolized by the allegory of the horse, the carriage, and the driver. In the neo-spiritualist view of Dr. Russelman, the spirit is a force capable of influencing matter. Phenomena such as telekinesis are defined as the spirit governing matter, intervening with its particles through the mediation of the layered, subtle bodies. Regarding the Akashic records, or Levi Mahfuz, the ability to perceive the past or future, postcognition and precognition, is explained by accessing this universal memory bank. Here, past and future coexist in the eternal now. As discussed in our previous lectures on the philosophy of quantum physics, time is essentially a structure composed of instants. A vital distinction must be made between psychic powers and spiritual maturity, evolution/virtue. Psychic powers are not the primary goal of spiritual development. They are merely natural byproducts encountered along the path. Using these powers for ego gratification, vanity, or material gain, often termed black magic or sorcery, can halt or even reverse one's spiritual evolution. In occultism, it is warned that awakening these forces without moral purification and character discipline is perilous, risking obsession or mental instability. True initiates have always been white magicians. Had they lacked such character, they could never have sustained a true metaphysical initiation. Modern science, specifically quantum physics, has begun to provide scientific explanations for phenomena once dismissed as magic or miracles.
Classical materialistic science is deemed incomplete as it only examines measurable matter. True knowledge, gnosis, requires a holistic approach encompassing both the physical and the metaphysical. This is occult science, the study of the intrinsic nature of reality. In essence, man's hidden potential serves as proof of the spirit's sovereignty over matter and our universal unity, oneness. However, developing these abilities without the aim of self-knowledge is a spiritual trap. True mastery lies not in possessing these powers, but in using them selflessly in harmony with universal laws. Astral travel, or conscious out-of-body experience, is an advanced and comprehensive form of psychic faculty. While other abilities expand perception within the physical body, astral travel involves the consciousness detaching from the physical frame to move freely within the astral plane. The astral realm is the precursor to the physical world. The present time of the physical world is subject to the prior creations of the astral. It is through the astral that we can truly alter physical reality. The astral body does not possess specialized sensory organs like eyes or ears. Instead, every atom of the astral body can perceive. Consequently, one experiences 360-degree perception, sensing all directions simultaneously without turning around.
Subtle composition. It is composed of astral matter, which is far more refined than physical matter. It is the seat of emotions and desires, often called the emotional body. The silver cord. When the astral body detaches, it remains connected to the physical body via a flexible bond known as the silver cord. The astral plane. This is a higher dimension, a vibrational reflection of the physical world. Time operates differently here, and one may encounter thought forms, nature spirits, elementals, or those who have passed on, discarnate entities. Conscious astral travel proves that death is not an end, eliminating the fear of the unknown. Advanced souls may act as invisible helpers, intervening in the astral realm to mitigate negative events before they manifest in the physical world. However, caution is advised. Those who are unprepared may encounter the guardian of the threshold, projections of their own fears. The safe path to development is through meditation, prayer, and pure intent. The use of drugs or ceremonial magic to force these faculties open is highly dangerous and strictly discouraged. Spiritual teachings are not merely belief systems. They constitute a science of spiritual realities, spiritology. The ultimate aim is evolution and the attainment of truth. Karma and reincarnation. These are the engines of evolution. Karma, the law of cause and effect, is not a punishment but a balancing mechanism. The hierarchy. The universe is governed by a spiritual hierarchy that guides human evolution through intuition and inspiration. Initiation. This is a methodical process of growth through trials under the guidance of a master. The ancient maxim inscribed at Delphi, "Know thyself," remains the key to all wisdom. The ultimate goal is to reach the state of the perfect man, insan y Camus, to solve the mystery of creation and consciously return to the source through the mastery of the will.
Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new lesson. To help me continue providing these sessions, just 1 month's contribution makes all the difference. The join button is now active on my profile.